Hello, my darlings. Happy Monday to you. Hope you're fine and well, fine and dandy. 5 planets in retrograde. Life is very chaotic at the moment. Mercury Retrograde is upon us until the 29th of this month. Then we have a 2-week post-shadow phase. So, as we know with Mercury, we do have to be slightly mindful of it. Although I will say this, for some people dealing with connections on this journey, connections in this time, where there might be issues with communication or it might be a bit quiet on the Western Front, so to speak, you might find Mercury actually helps you for fucking once. Obviously, do not touch that. So, we're going to use a deck I haven't used for a while. Don't know why, I just feel called to them. So, here we are. Also, does anyone else like Horlicks? Don't know why, I'm drinking a chocolate Horlicks. I worked out at the gym today. I trained my legs. Sorry, that's a lie. I trained my glutes. I then went on my trampoline. I'd done an hour and 10 minutes. Sorry, hour and 5 minutes cardio. Which was basically jogging and walking incline on a treadmill. Yeah. Love it. I replied to messages while I was busy, you know what I mean? While I was doing stuff. Right, okay, so we are going to look and see what this collective need to know. Now, this card is the Ace of Cups. It just flew out in reverse. So we're going to say that it came out in reverse, and Ace of Cups in reverse is this feeling of a lack of self-love, I would say, first and foremost. Do bear in mind, we are rapidly approaching a new moon in Scorpio on Thursday. So bear that in mind. We have Hermit. Yeah, we're all fucking hermiting like mad at the minute. No one wants to fucking go out. It's too fucking cold. We've got the 8 of Coins. You could be focused on work. You could be focused on other things. We have the King of Coins. You know, your person could also be in that position where they're focusing on that as well. We do have the Magician and we do have the Knight of Coins. So, you know, this is someone wanting to come in with a stable, reliable energy. We know that the fucking Knight of Pentacles or Coins here is slow as fuck sometimes. But actually, with the King and Coin of... King and Knight of Coins coming in. I'd say this is very reliable energy. Furthermore, with the Magician, it's good energy, to be honest. It's good. We are going to see what's coming in clarity with this, though. So, bear with me. There's a lot of emotion here. And I have had several people message me today saying, what the fuck's going on with these energies? I'm emotional as fuck. I don't think it's my energy. What's going on? And I'm like, well, you know, you could be being asked to look through, because with Mercury in retrograde and other things going on in retrograde, it's a review. It's, you know, things could be being revealed to you. You could be being asked to review stuff, look back at things, work through. It's all the re's, okay? Remind, review, reveal. 3, 2, 1 at the time. Let's see what you need to know. No, I don't want them. What do I want to clarify with Spirit? No, I don't want them either. Show me the cards to clarify with, please. The Witchy deck. Okay. All right. We'll go with the Witchy deck. You are in charge. Okay. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Oh, for fuck's sake. 3 of Swords and the King of Swords. All right. Okay. There isn't a detachment energy here. But a King of Swords is someone who is... you see how the cat's licking themselves and cleaning? I'm getting a licking their wounds kind of energy. And especially with that 3 of Swords. A third-party energy has made your... For some of you, it might not resonate, but a third-party energy has intervened here and made your person think that you don't feel the same as you did. Does that make sense? It's like they're trying to influence them in some way and give them shit. Yeah, the Hangman. Oh, what a fucking surprise. The Hermit's clarified by the... Oh, interesting. The Empress and the Queen of Swords. Ooh, okay. So you could be in hermit mode as well right now. To be honest, a lot of us are. We're just busy focusing on us. Now, what I'm also getting, though, is that the Ace of Cups in reverse is revealing to this person that they were never really in love with the third party that they might have left recently, or are in the process of leaving. And that's throat chakra. That is hard. That's a hard cross to bear. That's a bitter pill to swallow. That's what comes through more than anything. It's that they look at this person and they think, oh my God, I thought I was in love with them for so long, and literally the other person that they're really interested in, i.e. you, is like, oh my God. And like the two of you between you are realising that truth, but you're also trying to just focus on yourselves. But it's painful because really and truly you just want to be next to one another. Ooh, clarify the 8 of coins. Throat chakra, the sun. You just want to, you know, and they know the truth of this connection, whatever it is. No labels aside, no labels mentioned, or labels aside rather, no mention of labels. You know, you guys know, you have the clarity on what your connection is, and they have the clarity on what the other situation was. Clarify the King of Coins, please. Oh, look, the King of Pentacles. You know, I feel like they've been relied upon and heavily depended on significantly in previous connections, relationships. And with you, even though you don't need them to provide for you, they just want to be your provider, protector. You know, they want all of that with you. We have the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords clarifying the Knight of Coins. So this is an energy of them being, the Queen of Wands is a magnetic energy, and they are very magnetized to you, but they're trying to come in, you know, with a real sort of stable energy. Who does he remind me of? I mean, he's got a Viking helmet on, but who does he remind me of? Anyone care to put any comments of who that reminds you of? Because I can't think. I don't know. Maybe Brad Pitt in Troy. I'm not sure. Obviously, he doesn't wear a helmet like that. Well, I don't think he does. But anyway, yeah. They're very drawn to you. Clarify the Magician. They're very drawn to you. 8 of Wands. They're very, very drawn to you. And, you know, something is coming here. We've got a Queen of Cups and we've got a 3 of Wands. So there's definitely this vibe of planning something carefully to come towards you. But they are needing to lick some wounding as well. All right, okay. From possible yucky energies that the third party may have bestowed upon them. Maybe even recently. Basically, what you got to remember is these karmic people, they just need to do the healing work. And some people just aren't able to do that. It frightens the life out of them. And you just have to be compassionate and understanding that some people will do it and some won't. We're going to go with the Giant Rider-Waite because I feel like we have a message with them. So, Giant Rider-Waite, here we are. I mean, that deck I've just been using is quite big. And for those who are interested, size sometimes does matter. Sometimes. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're quite a large, like normal tarot, big tarot. And the deck I've just been using also rather on the large side. But obviously oracle decks are usually about this size. So you see what I'm playing with. It's all good, isn't it? Okay, so Rider-Waite, what do you want to say? Giant Rider-Waite, what? Oh, shit. Hang on. Sorry, 1 second. What I'm getting is some of you do have somebody coming in very fast to see you. Now, I don't know what that was. I don't know, but I got the Page of Cups. When I split the deck in the Knight of Wands. So there is this fast-paced energy. I need some fucking Ovaltine or whatever the fuck this is called. Tell you what, I had a friend staying with me last week and she said, you know what you need to try? A dirty Horlicks, which is coffee and Horlicks. So you have 2.5 spoonfuls of Horlicks and then your spoon of coffee. Fuck me, it's divine. And that is fucking sexual. Just gonna say it. Right. Giant Rider-Waite, let's go. What do you want to say? So, okay, let me just recap. So we've established that a King and Queen of Swords, so a connection, are aware of the truth of their journey, possibly together, and like the meaning, the meaning. And your person has realised that it wasn't really love that they were dealing with the other situation. So we're going to see off the strength of that what else we need to know. Oh, for fuck's sake. 7 of Swords. Right, okay. Not the best start, but this is self-deceit sometimes. So we're just going to see what we need to know, okay? Bear with. They might not give me my 5 of Swords. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. Somebody's been deceived here. Somebody has caused someone a lot of pain. King of Swords. Yeah. They're realising the truth. That King of Swords can be a detached energy, yeah? And it can be somebody who's having to look at things from a very logical mindset. However, what I'm getting more than anything, I'm really focusing in on the butterfly above. And the butterfly is all about transformation and change. And I'm really getting this vibe that they've been deceived quite heavily by somebody that they thought they were in love with. And, you know, you've come along when they've separated from this person. You might have been in their life a while, but you have been around them in a sense where they're realising they've got feelings for you while they've been most likely separated, okay? If in the event they got feelings for you while they were still with the other person, I don't feel any kind of infidelity has taken place. I feel like the person you're dealing with would not do that because they'd be aware of the karma that they would deal with. Do you know what I mean? We have the 2 of Wands. This usually is a really beautiful planning energy. Aries energy as well. No, don't want them. Thank you, Spirit. May I have 2 more, please? Thank you. Yeah, that Knight of Wands. I'm telling you, the D is around. The D, I'm going to have to do a sex reading, I think. I'm going to have to do a sexual reading because Spirit's like, listen, people need cheering up, for fuck's sake. I might even do some cheeky, saucy story readings. We shall see. We'll see what we're guided to do. Because do bear in mind, it's Mercury Retrograde. Okay, right. And for those of you who feel like their energy is discombobulated, book in for a clearing, because I do them energetically or on the phone. Yeah, 5 of Wands. There's definitely been, we've got interfering energy here again. I know, sounding like a broken record. It's all good in the hood, people. Just be fucking patient. It's all good in the hood. Right, one sec. Okay. So we've got 7 of Swords. I'm not liking 7 of Swords. Those of you who've heard my readings many times, I know this is probably the worst card of the deck. Do you see how he's leaving 2 behind and sneaking off with 5? Greedy fucking bastard springs to mind. Anywho, with the 5 of Swords, this is Aquarius energy, but regardless of that, these 2 swords are left on the floor. This person's got 1 sword here and 2 here. This is a person who has caused a lot of pain to this person here or this person here. And this could have made you move away from this particular connection. Obviously, please use your own discernment. And if you want me to look into your life personally, then book a reading or a coaching session. With the King of Swords, this is an energy of, okay, I know the fucking truth, but what the actual fuck? They're learning or have learned a lot of difficult truths about something they were dealing with before, not you watching. All right. Okay. We need some colour. We need these babies. Again, right away, but we need them. Okay. We need them. Excuse me. I am moving energy already for this, so this is quite heavy energy. Clarify the 7 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Clarify. Let me get a bit more on that, please. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're working on themselves. They're working on themselves, and for a lot of them, I feel they are... they've got to learn to love themselves. With that Knight of Cups in reverse, they're focusing on themselves, and if they're not single, they're focusing on becoming single before they can come towards you. Clarify the 5 of Swords. Temperance. Yeah, there's a lot of balance being needed here. The King of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. No, I'm lying to you. 9 of Swords. And then we've got the 2 of Pentacles. Oh, that just flipped in my hand then. That was interesting. So there's this energy of, there's chaotic energy that's been caused by this whole situation that they're dealing with. Clarify the 2 of Wands. The Knight of Wands. They really want to come towards you. And a lot of them with passion, gusto. But I do get this sense they want to come to have a conversation. And, you know, the thought of telling you the truth is making them very anxious. We've got the Hermit here as well, clarifying the Knight of Wands. What I'm getting with that is they want a hermit with you. They want a cocoon with you. They don't... I feel like for a lot of them, they want to just be in your energy and not be anywhere else. Like, they just want to come and see you and just be in your own little cocoon. That's the vibe I get with that Hermit energy. Mostly the Hermit is a single person's card, but in this instance, it's more about them wanting to keep doing their work, wanting to work on themselves, but also wanting to work on you. Take that as it resonates. Clarify the 5 of Wands. Yeah. They've been wanting to try and come to you. To be honest, this collective, they have been wanting to come in and see you. I'm getting a vibe for a little while, but because of all the chaos and drama and bullshit that's put upon them, possibly by the universe so they can clear lessons, clear karma, learn lessons, and find clarity about people around them who are interfering busybodies, that's why they haven't been able to come to you. But we do have the 10 of Pentacles underneath the deck with the 10 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles with the Empress. So it could be a mother figure that's been causing trouble, yes, but really they know they want that stable communication back with you. Interesting I said that. And they want that stable commitment with you as well. I'm feeling like the Giant Reader-Waite. Don't even know what that was, so I apologise. I feel like we're stuck with these cards for a bit, people, so get used to them because size matters. Okay. What else? Okay, so we know there's been some chaos and drama and bullshit. Okay. Let me rephrase that. There's been some difficulty and there's been some obstacles that your person is having to overcome to come towards you. Okay? Good God, if I still drank Bailey's, I'd be whacking it in there right now. Maybe after I've done the reading, though. Those of you who know Carly and I, we used to do lives on wine. We didn't get pissed because you can't do that, but we would have a glass of wine while we were doing lives on a Saturday night back in 2020, 2021. Any of you remember? Let me know. Anyway, we're not going to be doing that because neither of us... Well, she still drinks occasionally. I don't drink at all. I gave up drinking. I think because of the shamanism. Sorry. Because of the shamanic practicing I do. I work with a lot of spirit. I can't really be drinking alcohol. Right, so we have the 8 of Swords. Someone's been stuck in their head over you. But they've been kept stuck as well. Because people just want to keep you apart. Like, your connection's powerful as fuck. Oh my God, we've got the Knight of Wands and the 2 of Wands again. Holy moly. Yeah, that's come out again, guys. There's definitely a message here about interfering energies. And your person's really fucking fed up, yeah. The Knight of Pentacles. Someone's been made to feel like they're not good enough for you. Someone has been slated by somebody here, possibly the third party they were dealing with. Yeah, they've been made to feel like they're not good enough for you, and it's put them in this real pity party. Like, why would they want me? Like, they could have anybody. Why would they want me? And it might have even been that someone has said that to them. I don't know, but there's a real focus on this collective here wanting to come steamrolling into you. And, you know, I don't want to say they want to be a knight in shining armour, but they certainly don't want to be a tosser in tinfoil either. No, they don't. It's just brought me back to something funny. I normally say the C-bomb in tinfoil, so you're lucky that I said knight. Tosser in tinfoil. There is a real emphasis here of interfering energy. Right, we're just going to see what else we need to know. Let's go back to these bad boys, because you know what? Pinky and blue, all good. What else? Clarify the Lovers. They've been stuck in a plethora of ways. Yeah, 8 of Wands in reverse. Oh, bless them. They're just wanting to come and talk to you. Yeah, strength. They really want to come in and talk to you. Why is the... Wow. They're... Right, we've got King of Cups and we've got a Karma card here. So they are needing to stand up for themselves in a plethora of ways in their life. And until they do that, they're not going to be able to come towards you. Spirit will block it. But let me tell you now, there is this hungering and craving and longing to be in your energy. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. 7 of Wands. Okay, why have I got the 7 of Wands here for that, please? King of Pentacles. This person is single. This person is single. But I do think for some of them, they're worried you might move on before they come back. Honestly, it's just a bit of fear-based ego. Knight of Cups, they really are looking back at times you might have spent with them, or, you know, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a real interfering energy in a work capacity here as well. You know, I mean, for some of you, it could be that it's just work related and it isn't anything to do with romance, perhaps. But for some of you, there is this energy of interference in the workplace that could be affecting your connection. Clarify, give me more on the Knight of Cups. This fucking card again, the 9 of Pentacles. This person's already come towards you in a lot of cases. Like, they've already come towards you. They've already shown you they're interested. This isn't new energy. You're aware of this energy. You're aware there is something between you and them. They're aware of something between you and them. Tell me more. The Emperor. And I just saw the Empress as well. Yeah. They've obviously... Oh, crikey. Something has caused this Emperor to possibly end things with you. And it's really heartbreaking for them. They're like, why did I do that? Like, why didn't I just stand up for myself and say, no, you don't get to tell me this. You don't get to tell me that. Or, you know, why have I broken my own heart? And it's not a case of breaking your own heart to save it. They've had to end things in their life in general. But if you have separated from this person, I hate that word, but if you've gone into some kind of, well, you're living your lives as individuals, let's say, and you want a bit of a pause, they're very regretful for that. And it's usually at the hands of some interference in a lot of cases. And I do feel for this collective, it's the same. There is an interfering energy. Bastardo, there really is. We've got a King and Queen of Swords and a 3 of Cups. You both just want to fucking see each other. You both just want to see one another in the 3D. You're like, I just want to be with that person. They want to be with you. It's very, very clear. But they've got to clear this karma before they can be, because Spirit will not let them near you until they have. Because it's not your karma to clear, it's theirs, right? All right, okay. Third chakra. Listen, you're used to me being weird. Just deal with it, okay? Because this person ain't fucking changing. For nobody. You know I'm as real and as authentic as the day, and yeah, I'm not the saucy spiritualist. And saucy? What the fuck is saucy? I'm not the sassy spiritualist anymore, but I do still have sass in me. Okay, 2343. Let's see what else you need to know. This collective watching, please. What else do they need to know? I just cut the deck and got fucking oh, actually, I got secrets, but apparently we've got serious as well underneath the deck. We're just going to see. Signs. So your person, you, may be seeing signs and sinks. Situationship. What are we? No label. Uncertain. Hidden. Things are hidden from you. Out of sight. Unseen things. We've got moving on, which is forward movement, healing, next step. We've got awakening, so your person could be going for a bit of an awakening or a rebirth. Ah, yeah, we've got a divinely connected situation going on here. Fate, meant to be, trust, divinely guided. So, yeah, there might be a bit of a shit show that they're going through at the minute, but they are knowing they are divinely guided to you and to back to you. Okay, clarify the signs and sinks, please. A lot. In a big way. Wow. Clarify the situationship. This is really weird energy because that King of Swords is very prevalent in this reading. And I think more than anything, it's truth. It's, okay, they've also possibly cut you out in some way to become officially single. Yeah, before they come back to you. Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Now, what else is hidden here? What's being hidden? A mother figure playing up shit. A mother figure causing trouble. A mother figure causing drama. All right, wise moving on here, please. They think, oh God, with the Page of Wands and the Tower, they think you might move on. All right, anything else? Yeah, Five of Wands. They're very worried that you might move on because they're dealing with so much crap. Okay, clarify awakening. Queen of Swords. So we've got the King and Queen of Swords here again. But you both know the truth of one another. Clarify fates. Seven of Swords. Self-deceit. Don't want that one. Give me more. Right. Now, this is going to be a bit strange. The person your person has left or split from, whichever way that looks, is aware you and them have a very fated connection. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant as well. So, some of them are aware you and your person are very connected in some capacity. And with the Hierophant, that is spiritual awakening. With the Queen of Pentacles, that is very focused on material world to a degree, but it's nurturing, it's loving, it's kind energy. I just get this sense that this person, yeah, is chatting shit in a number of ways. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. So the person that your person has recently left, separated from, started separation or divorce proceedings against, has been trying to get them to move away from you if they know about you. If they don't know about you, then they've been trying to just keep them stuck. And, like, they'll never meet anybody. Yeah, keep them in hermit mode, basically. But it's going into hermit mode that's made them realise what they didn't have with the other person and what they do have with you. And this person who's trying to cause this shit will not get away with it. But let me tell you now, if you're going to keep causing shit for somebody who doesn't deserve it, you are going around creating karma for yourself. And as we know, karma is a wise, classy elder who will sit you down, serve you a tea you will later realise was laced in the same poison you've been serving people for years. Don't mess with karma, okay? She's just sharpening her nails. Okay. Let's see what action your person's taking. So, in Mercury Retrograde then, let's see. We might as well have a bit of a fun time with it, you know. What action is this person or group of people that the people watching are inquiring about going to take towards them throughout the remainder of Mercury Retrograde? Hope. Don't lose faith. Universe. Trust in divine timing. Trust in the universe. Stay positive. Finances. They're working on their money. They might become a workaholic. Oh, look. Divine timing is at work. Practice forgiveness. Listen to Ho'oponopono meditations. Honestly, they sort you right out. They reprogram your subconscious mind. So whatever you're angry towards or whoever, and we've got ego as well. Focused on material things, actions from a place of fear. Yeah, they could well be, but they're also dealing with someone who's very used to winning. And I think for a lot of them, it's like they're having to stand up for themselves and say no to people. And, you know, it goes against what they have done in the past. But they're realising, you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. They're realising they've got to stand in their power against these people who are interfering in their lives, which therefore means they're interfering in your connection. Clarify hope. Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Trust, it's all unfolding how it is supposed to be, okay? Trust. Clarify, universe. Four of Wands. Your union is promised by the divine. If you have signed up to the union in this lifetime, Princess of Pentacles, there could be gathering new ways of earning money. They could be focusing on new pathways or new endeavours for earning money. And maybe you are as well. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. You know, they don't want this to be much longer, but they do realise they have to do this in the right way. Yeah, Eight of Cups. You need to forgive them for walking away. They didn't want to walk away from you. And in all honesty, in some cases, you might have walked away first and your person has just listened or mirrored you, you know? So forgive yourself for walking away as well, but you did what you felt was right at the time. Clarify the ego card, please. High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. You know this person loves you. You know. And they know that you love them. And they know that they want that new beginning. And you know that they want that beginning. And I'm not going to sound like Friends with the rest of what they say in that episode. You know the one I mean. Yay. That's so good. Okay, anything else? Ten of Wands and the Death card. Yeah. They're burdened by this death and rebirth, though. They're burdened with how to come towards you. Some of them will come tentatively. Princess of Wands. Some will come in with gusto. Well, yeah. But they're steely and determined to make this right, is the vibe I get. They're very, very determined to make this right. Okay, as usual, when I'm channeling, I suddenly have a little bit of a warm moment going on. Oh, there we go. Let's just... I just kind of feel like there's some more messages. So we're going to see. Right, what else does the collective need to know? We know that there's some action coming in. Was there anything in particular they want to say to you? Does your person have anything in particular they want to say to you? Do they have anything in particular they would like to say to you? Let's see. The Star. Within 2 to 4 weeks. Wow, okay. Interesting. Albatross. A good omen. Calm, monogamy, and stamina. Can mean baggage and burdens as well, or feeling like they're cursed, or having some regret. We have the Stallion and we have the Tower. Ooh. The Stallion is about breaking free. And it's sexual energy as well. It's freedom. It's unleashing that inner beast. We have the Man card here too. Yeah, they're definitely... Oh, good Lord. And we've got Road, Crossroads, Journey, Multiple Choice, Travel. They're definitely wanting to travel towards you in some capacity. Tell me more with the Star. Two of Cups. They know you and them are a healing connection. Clarify Albatross. They trust their intuition. They're really feeling calmer with their intuition. And they just know that things will unfold how they're supposed to. Definitely want to give you the D. Ace of Wands. There is a lot of sexual energy. And if you do communicate with your person telepathically or perhaps in the 5D, you both are aware of very strong sexual chemistry you share. Clarify the Tower. Things have got to be ended in their life, though, before they come to you. Yeah, this bullshit drama, conflict energy, gotta be gone. Why is the Man here, please? Three of Cups. They want to see you. Ace of Cups. They want to see you, but I do feel for some of them, they're a bit concerned there may be another masculine energy that's causing competition for them. Some of you may have that. For a lot of you in this collective, though, I don't feel you do. I don't think you're focused on a partner as such at the minute. You're focused on you. But your person is wondering, because of the shit they're dealing with, if you might go elsewhere. Clarify Roads. Yeah, they want to take the road home to you that will bring you the most stability. Okay, anything else? Queen of Swords. Yeah, they're dealing with a difficult energy. That fell out on the Tower card, so that says that. And then we have the Star again. You are their North Star. You are their North Star. You are their North Star. And why we've got an Emperor in reverse here. And an Emperor in reverse is an unsure energy because they don't know if you're dealing with someone else, or they're fearful you might be dealing with someone else. And it's making them nervous. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They've got to close out this cycle. And then there's something here with work as well. They've got to... They're worried that you might meet someone who it could work with really well over them because they're not in the right energy. But let me tell you, with the King of Cups, Justice, and the Six of Cups, they're working their way back. Anything else? Yeah, some of them still in Scorpio season. You may get somewhere. Tell me more. Or is there anything more? Undecided. Okay, they've got to make a decision about something here. They've got to learn to trust their intuition. And if their intuition is telling them you're not actually with anybody else, then they're going to want to come in and be successful in that. But with the Devil, there is a bit of obsession over what you're up to. Big time. And they're still, remember, dealing with a difficult situation, possibly with a third party where, you know, there's a separation happening, or there's just this really icky energy from a third party. But it's not necessarily a relationship now. It might have been before, a commitment, that kind of thing, mother figure. You know, there could have been some arguments over children, over business, you know, whatever your situation is. Obviously, this is collective. But your person's fucking fed up of being without you. Okay. How do they really feel towards you? Those people that resonate with this energy, how do they really feel towards the collective watching? Wow. The Lovers. Love. Hanged Man. It's got to arrive in the right time, though. They're very aware of timing, I feel, here. We've got the Page of Cups, and it's in the upright position, so they're quite dreamy about you. We've got the Eight of Wands, which is gaining momentum, and we've got the Nine of Cups, so they really are seeing you as their ultimate wish fulfillment. Then we have the Eight of Swords, so they are feeling a little bit trapped, but we know this. And then we've got the Seven of Wands, and the entrapment is probably from the doom and gloom of what another person has made them feel. Like, they've been really treated like shit by this other connection that they were dealing with. We're going to use the tiny, tiny, tiny tarot, because these are another Intuit Oracle deck. And anyone who's followed me for a while know I love the Intuit Oracle decks. And this is a really beautiful deck as well. Upside and downside. Upside and reversed. Upside. Oh, good Lord. Upright. Upright and reversed. Good gracious, that was a struggle. Your person's got something to say to you. Clarify the Lovers, please. Yeah, they really want to come rushing in. And you know what? If you aren't in communication, let me tell you now, this person is a little bit obsessed with you. And like, I need to come fucking see them. I need to come see them. I need to be around them. Clarify the Hanged Man. The Eight of Coins. Focused on money. Focused on work, specifically. You may have met them in a work capacity. Take it as it resonates. Clarify the Page of Cups. Beautiful. They want a new beginning with you with the Ace of Coins. And they're just trying to figure it all out. Some of you have got some nice flowers coming your way soon. Clarify the Eight of Wands, please. Yep. Six of Cups. They're coming. They're coming, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. And in some cases, if they get their way with you, they will definitely be doing that. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, they're bored without you. They're fucking bored. They know that they might have fucked up this connection in some capacity. Okay, let me rephrase that. They think they may have fucked up this connection in that capacity. And this is why they've had to take the time to work through some shit from a drama queen that they may have been dealing with. Now, the Seven of Wands in this... So this is upside down. It's licking your wounds. It's trying to avoid... They want to make amends with you, but they want to do it avoiding conflict. And you may have had some conflict with this person. And, you know, but the conflict has been caused by other people potentially as well. We also have the World here. So they really are wanting to end this bullshit. Yeah. And they've been dealing with someone here who has only ever really played mind games. And I don't really feel like you and them have played mind games with each other. But mind games I'm also getting is telepathy. So you might have been able to speak to them a lot telepathically. And you may be having a really quite decent exchange of energy on, you know, on a telepathy basis, where they're really telling you they want to come in, they want to do this, they want to do that. But then their actions are speaking differently because they're trapped in some capacity, or they're working through regret and pain. Yeah, King of Wands. They definitely want to come in and talk to you, though. Yeah. With some truth. And they've had to sit with that quite a while. Queen of Cups. You, meantime, have just been very sort of focused on you, your own life, your own goals, holding space with unconditional love and not really piling on the pressure. And this is bringing them to you. Like, they really want to come in and take you for a drink or be a bit romantic. This actually says on it, following your heart. So in a lot of cases, they are following their heart to come to you. Because really and truly, look, we have an Emperor underneath the deck and then a King of Cups. They know you have their heart. That's kind of cute. And here we have, oh my days. Okay. All right, okay. So we have an Emperor. So they're in the Emperor energy mostly. We have a King of Cups wanting to come in and let you know emotionally where you stand and how they feel about you. We have the Fool taking the leap of faith. We have the Page of Cups coming in with communication that's quite possibly romantic in some cases. We have the King of Swords coming in with truth, clarity. Then we have the Six of Wands, which is all about overcoming the obstacles that have been upon them. And then we have the Nine of Coins and the Knight of Coins. So, you know, for some of them, it may be a while before they're officially single, but they are single. I don't feel they're still with a third party. I think they're just working through difficulties with a third party, but it's not actually in a relationship. It feels to me it's more in possibly co-parenting or something like that, or, you know, they're trying to work out some joint finances, possibly with a work capacity. Take it as it resonates. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, there's a real sort of focus on dealing with some shit before they come towards you, and Spirit will make them deal with it, whatever that means. Spirit will make them deal with it before they come to you, because they can't be bringing yucky energy, heavy energy, respectfully, to your door. You don't deserve it. Okay, let's go with these little babies. Any final messages for this collective washing, please? The Knight of Wands is so prevalent. We've got the four of... They're holding on to you, and honestly, they're really, like, magnetised to you, and really... Ooh, the 5D is prevalent here. The 5D. Oh. Yeah. This person's definitely left you out. You may have left them out. And they want commitment with you when the time is right. They want it, they want it, they want it. We've also got the Three of Cups, the Moon, and the World. They want it all with you. Now, it will take the time it takes. You do have to be patient and just focus on your own lives. As per usual, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, you know the drill, okay? But all this person wants to do is come to you. The Sun, for they want to give you clarity. And they're holding on to the fact that they are going to be giving you clarity soon. The 19th could be significant for somebody. Take it as it resonates. Yeah. They've been finding out the truth. While you've not been dealing with them, they've been finding out the truth of something in their own life and something within your connection. And it could just be that they've had this realisation that you're the one that holds the heart, you know? They haven't been listening to their intuition. And now they're like, oh my God, like, that's my person, the Moon. The Moon is clarifying the Moon. They've been doing the shadow work. They've been working through fears, illusion, delusion. Like, they were holding on to the illusion of something here, possibly to do with the other situation where, although they were in a place where they were happy that things had ended, but they were thinking, oh my God, I've lost this great love. No. If you've lost a karmic love, you've lost a lesson, at best, respectfully. You've not really lost the love of your life when it's karmic, because karmics have to teach you some pretty fucking brutal lessons. And in some cases, they teach you how not to be loved. Clarify the Three of Cups. Oracle of Gems. They're very keen to come and see you. they want some nurturing. Master of Raindrops. This is an energy here that they're, well, it says emotional maturity, so they're emotionally intelligent, and it flew out over the moon, right? So some emotions have been realized very strongly about you, and this person's actually standing in their power emotionally, but they do really miss you, and they miss the intimacy if you've shared it, whatever that means. It could be soul intimacy, friendship intimacy, sexual intimacy, whatever it is you shared with this person, they miss that in you. You're not in their life, I don't feel, at the moment, but they really want you to be. Clarify the world, please. The legacy. 10 of Pentacles. They want all of that with you, and they know they do. We've also got the Novice of Clouds, which is a bit of a spying energy sometimes, but it's also, I mean, it says on it curiosity. They are curious about you, and they probably are watching your social media at times, maybe through a different account than you think. Bear that in mind. Then we have the Oracle of Raindrops, which is basically the Queen of Cups. Yeah? And they're like, okay, this is my person. This is who I see as a nurturing, loving soul. I'm also getting, for those of you this applies to, if they've got children with somebody else, they see you as a really beautiful mother figure as well. Again, take that as it resonates. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Clouds, which is transition. They want to move things to a calmer place emotionally with you. It's just going to take the time it takes. For a lot of you, I really don't think it's going to be long. But the new moon is going to be more truths learned as well. The new moon in Scorpio, I believe, on Thursday, is going to be giving us a lot more truths, and also probably emotional truths, and also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Mercury Retrograde is in Scorpio as well. Ooh, death and rebirth, people. We know that Scorpio is ruled by, is it Pluto? And Pluto is the planet of transformation, death and rebirth. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave that there. If you want a reading, message me, or coaching session for Twin Flames Ascension, Shamanic Healing, past life regression, past life healing, Reiki session, journey to abundance. I take you on a shamanic journey to meet your most abundant timeline. If you are interested in any of my other services, please message me, zoe@thesassyspiritualist.co.uk. I am going to change that domain name when I get the fucking chance. It's been a busy one. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling with these energies as well, and let me know if this resonates. Lots of love.